Hey guys, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Alright, so I did a little bit more grinding for supplies, and I got the last Bishamon 10 gem as well. So I got Kagetora up to her final ascension. Now, let's end off this part here. We are the Chaldea Kaientai. You know, I was looking at the event. I really should not have been slacking on this because I only have about, I only have until tomorrow at 2 PM to finish this event. Which, I mean, I think I should be able to finish it in time, but... oh, cutting it real fucking close today. This time. So, this is all that was left in their room, huh? That's right. It seems pretty clear that this is responsible for their disappearance. What is this thing anyway? It's obviously not an ordinary box. This is a generic version of a certain Alist alchemist's device for conducting thought experiments. Its official name is Logos Reenactor Generic. Once you input your desired conditions, it simulates a limited observable environment in which to conduct the thought experiment virtually. One that's essentially indistinguishable from reality. Actually, when you consider that you can set its parameters however you like, you could say it creates the real experiences through a dreamlike state? Well, that's impressive. So even if it only works on a limited scale, could you use it to see how hypothetical versions of history would play out? Theoretically, sure. But in practice, it doesn't seem to have worked too well. I checked out the records for its test runs, and the inventor doesn't seem to have been able to fix the setting meant to smooth over... oh my god, why can't I not fucking read? The setting meant to smooth over the discrepancies between the simulation and reality. So as more paradoxes, inconsistencies, and bugs in the created world pile up, its environments eventually become singularities. Which, as you can imagine, is a pretty serious flaw. Huh. So it's basically a singularity generator? What was something that dangerous doing in Chaldea's storage room to begin with? It was probably a gift or something. I'd guess it's from when Marisbury was still the director here. Of course, I'm sure he knew it was dangerous and would have made sure it was sealed away tightly. But at any rate, what matters now is resolving the issue facing us now. Namely, the fact that an Atlas artifact meant to simulate alternate histories is now generating a singularity. So what you're saying is this box turned into a singularity and sucked everyone else in. So how do we bring them back? Does Oreo just need to smash this thing? I wouldn't recommend that. That'd be like destroying a coffin during a ray shift. Besides, there's no telling what could happen if we forcibly shut down its simulated world. I tried running the suspension spell in its emergency manual, but it gets deflected. That could mean there are some seriously dangerous bugs in the system. So it's throwing up errors somewhere. That doesn't sound good. The point is, destroying it could end up killing everyone inside. It'll take some time, but it might be that our only option is to have someone inside the simulation see it through to the end. And essentially beat the game by containing the singularity and returning its world to proper history. I see. In that case, someone will have to go inside and fulfill those objectives. Either that or find a way to get the message to the people already inside so they can handle it. True. Unfortunately, interfering with the simulation too much will end up generating even more serious errors. So realistically, I think sending in 2, maybe 3 servants is probably the best we can manage. Okay, now I get it. Then I guess me and Izo will be the ones going in. What? Where the hell do you get off roping me into this, Ryoma? Why should I stick my neck out when there's no upside for me at all? Yeah, Ryoma, even a frog would be more helpful than him. You should choose someone stronger. What about that lady eating udon in the cafeteria? She seems tough. What was that, Oreo? You saying I'm weaker than the udon lady? Yeah, have you not seen the scary guy with 4 swords she summons? Oh, she's talking about Musashi. Besides, you know those shiny light thingies? Laser beams or something like that? You can't fire them from your sword. Most of the other sabers can fire them from their swords. Not you, though.
Don't be stupid! Swords aren't supposed to shoot frickin' laser beams!
In that case, I will go with you instead. Worry not, I can indeed fire lasers from my sword. You may be strong, Izo, but if you can't fire lasers, you probably won't be much help here.
What would you know? I don't need lasers to cut my opponents in half! Hey, Ryoma, if you're gonna bring her along, you better bring me too!
Fine with me. Having your totally unparalleled skills with us would be a huge weight off my shoulders. Looks like it's settled now, Da Vinci. You can send me, Izo, and Okita Alter in there.
Wait, did you? Oh, forget it.
I think Izo just got duped. Now what are we waiting for? I'll set the ray shift coordinates for the singularity and send you right now. Oh, and don't forget these tracking devices I made just in case something like this inevitably happened.
Wait, this is all happening way too fast. Besides, I don't like this ray shifting nonsense.
Come on, it'll be fine. I'll even buy you a drink after we get back. This Majin is all ready to go. I have my lunchbox and everything. Then let's get this ray shift started.
I said wait!
We've received word the Lady Nobunaga from Ichigo has already taken over the nearby village regions, my liege. Well, well. And here I thought my Ichigo self would be the first to fall. It seems I truly am strongest when my back is against the wall. What would you have us do? Good question. Are you there, Gunroku?
Charge! Advance! Hideyoshi!
Calm yourself, Gunroku. Monkey is not here. Go and perform a bit of reconnaissance. While you do, see for yourself what the other me is capable of.
Charge! Advance! My liege! Very well. I will see it done.
Are you sure about this, my liege? Once Lord Shibata goes berserk, there may not be much left to observe. If Gonroku should end up squashing them, then so be it. It will just mean they were never worth my time to begin with. You know, Mitsuhide, if you ever wish to kill me in my sleep, you're free to try at any time. Surely you jest, my liege. I am but your faithful servant, now and forever. Does that mean not even you would dare to try to kill me twice? Relax, I was merely joking. Now then, tell me how things are progressing up north in Omi. Yes, my liege. I'm afraid the entire land is surrounded by a barrier of golden magical energy, making it impossible to invade. A barrier of golden magical energy? My liege? It's nothing. Continue your investigation. As you wish. So this is where the true battle for survival in the warring states begins. I wonder which of us will be the one to destroy the world. I can't wait to see what happens next. You know what? I'm trying to think about something. You know what? It'll probably be easier. I know I say I'll do this a lot, but this time I actually do mean it, because I do want to read the story for this. I think I'm just going to skip the rest of the story from here on out, do the battles, because, like I said, I am pretty low on time for this event. And before I start recording Lost Belt 2 again, I'll read through the rest of the event. And then, we'll move on to the next stuff. So I'm gonna cut here, and when next you see me, I'll be reading the next part of the event. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. A little bit for you. Probably gonna be like a day or two for me. Hey guys, welcome back. So yeah, as you can see, the event's over, and I've waited quite a bit to record the rest of this. I really shouldn't have, but you know, I'm a lazy fuck. I haven't done much this year, and I don't know why. But yeah, just something about this year's really making me not want to do anything. So hey, let's get back to this. So last story part we did was formed We the Chaldea Kaientai. So I'll start with part 2, section 1. Then we'll just read all of them from there. See if I can remember voices I gave people. Are you alright, brother? I only tapped you. Father, I can't take it anymore. I don't want to be Torachio's opponent. Come on, brother, don't be like that. Let's keep sparring. That's enough. Stand back, Doichimaru. Okay. Look, father, did you see how well I did? Go away, Torachio. I don't even want to look at you. How could you make a laughingstock of your brother like that? That's not fair, father. Torachio was only sparring with Doichimaru because you told her to. Silence, Aya! Just look at her eyes! Those are the eyes of a monster, not a person! Don't be silly, father. I'm not a monster. There, you see? That's exactly what I'm talking about! No matter how hard you hit her, she just keeps smiling. It's not right. That does it. I'm sending you away to a temple. I never want to see you again. Why is father so upset, sister? Sparring is no fun unless brother comes at me more seriously. Oh, Torachio, you poor thing. You don't even know why father and brother are so scared of you, do you? No, I don't. Why are they scared of me? Oh, Buddha. Why was Torachio given such godlike strength? She'll never be able to understand how ordinary people feel now. What are you talking about, sister? I don't understand. Poor Torachio. All other people must seem weak and insignificant to you. Listen to me, Torachio. If you want to live among others, you need to worship the Buddha and spend your life practicing the 5 virtues. It's okay if you don't understand them, but you need to learn what they mean to the people around you. Okay, sister. I'll make sure I practice the 5 virtues every day. I promise. Alright, if everyone's ready, I'd like to begin today's War Council. You bet! So, where are we attacking next? So far, the Chaldea clan has seized control of the entire Kanto area, as well as Kai, Echizen, and Echu, and is now neighbors with Suruga, Mino, and Omi. So I expect our next target will be one of those 3 provinces. I don't think Summer Nobunaga, who's running Suruga, will give us too much trouble. Then what about real deal Nobunaga and Owari? Putting aside whatever's supposed to make him the real deal, maybe we should start there. Asai. I mean, Nagamasa of Omi's dead? Damn, now I'll never get to pay him back for killing my old man. Nagamasa, huh? Well, according to the mini-nobus we sent to Omi to run reconnaissance, it's been surrounded by a magical barrier, so we still don't know what things are like there. Magical energy barrier, huh? Oh wait, reconnaissance? They can do that? Oh yes, we got all the mini-nobu espionage specialists together and had them form a mini-nobu ninja army. Now that I think of it, they were really good when I had them go on that inspection before. They made for surprisingly good Shinsengumi soldiers too. Maybe we don't even need the full-size Nobu anymore. So those things are better than me, even though I made them. Is this one of those student becomes the master deals? Now I see. So they're like the ninja we used to employ. Since nobody would ever suspect they could possibly be ninja, they might actually be perfect for the job. For the time being, I'll have the Mininobu Ninja Army continue to monitor Omi. In that case, why don't we split our army into 3 battalions? You got plenty of supplies, right? Yes, we do. Since we found all that gold at Sato and built a mine, we've got resources to spare. Huh? You mean there really was gold there? I almost feel bad about exploiting it this soon. Don't worry about it. Someone was bound to find it eventually, so it might as well be us. Wahahaha! This is great! It's like using a cheat code. Anyway, at this point, I do think the Chaldea clan could afford to split its forces 3 ways without any major drawbacks. I think I'll go for Owari then, seeing as it's my home turf and all. In that case, I'd like to handle Saruga. I've been wondering how things turned out there.
I'll go with you. I guess that means we'll be taking Omi.
So it would seem. I'll just have to pull off a spectacular victory to make up for my late start. Say, how come Mr. Hijikata isn't in the infantry like the rest of us? Hijikata was never our enemy, so I had him start his career with us as a general. Did the warring states really need more inequality? Then I'll command the main force under John's direction. All you have to do is choose where you'd like us to attack.
I don't care about any of that boring army stuff either, so I'll stick with you too, Master. Besides, I bet I can climb the ranks even faster that way. Here's to bringing the whole country together.
Ha 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 ha! So you're gonna get there before Lord Toyotomi, huh, Master? Sounds great. I'll kill anyone who gets in your way. Alright, everyone, stay sharp.
Yeah. Alright, so, oh, I forgot there's 2 parts to this one. If you either defeated Shibata or didn't... Wait, hold on. In part 2, there's a thing if you couldn't... Oh. No, what am I thinking about? Part 2, there's a thing you could defeat Shibata? Well, the one I went with was, could not defeat Shibata. I'll do that one.
Senpai, we've received word that someone is invading Chaldea clan territory as we speak. And just when we've split our army in 3, too. They might have been waiting for this chance to attack our base. Who cares? It won't matter once they're dead. Come on, Master, let's go kill them. I guess that's true. So how big of an invading army are we talking about, Mash? Well, according to the report, it's just 1 person.
But I remember Shibata's whole thing was he had this passive that you couldn't remove that every turn increased his attack, defense, and restored, I think, like 20,000 HP. Charge! Advance!
What the? Our bullets aren't even slowing him down!
Our arrows aren't doing anything either! How the hell is this happening?
Stand back, everyone. We'll take it from here. This way, infantry.
Right.
So that's the enemy's general. Oh, that armor looks kind of familiar. Isn't that...
You know this person?
Hey, it's Shibata! I thought I recognized you, old man. I thought Lord Toyotomi had you executed. But I bump into you here of all places. How you been, man? Shibata Katsue of the Oda clan. I haven't seen you since Tedorigawa.
Fight. Fight!
At any rate, we can't let you go any further. This is the end of the line for you. Sorry about this, Shibata. Get ready, 'cause here I come!
I think it's like after 5 turns, if you can't beat him, the battle ends. The hell? My Ningen Makotsu's not doing a damn thing to him! What's going on here?
I don't think it isn't working on him so much as he just isn't paying any attention.
Maybe it's some kind of noble phantasm?
The enemy shows no sign of stopping whatsoever. He keeps making his way here slowly, one step at a time. One step at a time? Could it be that he's growing stronger with every step?
Charge! Advance!
I think he's growing with each step, too. This is looking real bad.
Now what do we do, Master?
We can't let him go any further. If I have to use my Noble Phantasm to stop him, then that's what I'll...
Actually, I think we should let him keep going.
Huh? Who are you? You don't know who Ryoma and Oreo are? Have you been living under a rock your whole manifestation or something?
Oreo, you're here too!
Speak of Oreo and Oreo shall appear.
Who the hell are you guys? Don't you go acting all chummy with my master!
That's funny. Oreo was just going to say that to you, you snot-nosed brat.
We'll fill you in later. For the moment, would you all mind stepping back?
You appear to have some sort of plan. What do you think, John?
Let's do what he says. I trust him.
I agree. Sakamoto is one of our allies from Chaldea.
Alright, if that's what the master wants. Bet you'd better remember this, snake woman.
Don't worry, snot-nosed brat. Oreo has an excellent memory. Alright, now that we've all given him some space, can you tell us how you plan to defeat him?
Huh? Who said anything about a plan? Huh?
Excuse me?
He's got a noble phantasm that keeps making him stronger, right? Logically speaking, there's nothing we can possibly do against that.
The hell? Hey, Master, mind if I chop off his head? Thanks. Happy to. No. You got nerve going after Ryoma, brat. Don't make Oreo angry. You wouldn't like Oreo when Oreo is angry.
There's no way I'm letting someone deceive Master and live. You want to die first, Snake Woman?
Fine by me. Wait, Mori, please. Are you sure you don't have anything in mind to defeat him, Sakamoto?
No, I don't. Not to defeat him, anyway.
So you do have something in mind?
First, let's just take a step back and think about this. It seems pretty clear that he's growing stronger with every step he takes. In other words, he must be using a noble phantasm that makes that happen, which is entirely possible. His extraordinary healing ability seems entirely possible too, as there's servants capable of similar feats in Chaldea. However, we also know that neither ability can last forever.
Right. It takes an enormous amount of magical energy to make those happen. Oh!
Exactly. I'm guessing his abilities must only cover so much distance. Even an NP that increases its user's power the further the user gets from his activation point has to have a limit. In other words, this NP can't make his user any stronger once they leave its range.
Now I see. True, it would have to churn through magical energy at an alarming rate to boost the user's power that much. I'm impressed you figured all that out so quickly. You must be quite experienced with fighting servants.
No, I'm just a big chicken. You have to be to go up against great heroes like yourselves. Anyway, given that this guy doesn't seem to be doing much in the way of thinking, I'm guessing he's a berserker, which is a magical energy intensive class to begin with. If I'm right about that, it's all the more reason he'll hit his limit sooner or later. Otherwise, there'd be nothing stopping him from laying waste to the entire province. Charge! Advance! Charge! That's a nice theory and all, but the old man there doesn't look like he's gonna slow down anytime soon. Well, that's weird. I was sure he'd be running out of juice by now. Ryoma, great plan. I guess he's got more than I thought.
Even Oreo might have a hard time now that he's this strong. How can you be so cavalier about this? If I'd known this would happen, I'd have used my Noble Phantasm on him when I had the chance.
Advance!
Senpai, get behind me!
Get away from my master, old man! Hurrah! He's gone.
Did he just disappear? So it would seem.
That was too close. See what I tell you. Yeah, I'm definitely killing him. Now that things have settled down, let me introduce myself more properly. I'm Sakamoto Ryoma, servant of Chaldea.
And Oreo is Ryoma's beautiful high-powered secretary, in multiple senses. If you want to challenge Oreo again, brat, you can try any time.
You better shut your mouth now if you know what's good for you, snake woman. Please stop riling him up, Oreo.
Sorry about that. It's hard to resist without Izo around.
Now, no fighting, you two. I still have to explain what's going on here. We came to this world, this singularity, after John and the others. Our goal is to save them and to resolve, or rather shut down, this singularity. Basically, that box you found in the storeroom turned out to be a highly advanced simulator. And after you turned it on, it ended up creating this weird singularity by mistake. According to Da Vinci, if we can complete this simulation, that is, if someone can see the simulation through to its intended conclusion, then the singularity should go away and history should return to its correct course. You guys must have noticed something was strange about this place too, right? I can't see any other reason why you'd be trying to unify the whole country. Well, yeah, I figured it was probably something like that.
Now I see. Most of that went right over my head, but I can understand that you're here from Chaldea to save John. Does that mean this is where we part ways?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. See, I've been poking around since I got here. And I learned that, while it's fairly easy to get into this singularity, getting out is another matter entirely. Basically, none of us will be going anywhere until I've filled in a few more pieces of the puzzle. Especially since Oreo and I got separated from Izo and Okita Alter.
So Izo and Okita Alter are both here too?
That's right. Looks like our coordinates got scrambled when we race shifted here. But I'm sure they'll be fine. They can definitely handle themselves, after all. I'm a little worried about Izo.
Yeah, Izo's pretty gullible. Oreo wouldn't be surprised if he ended up dying in the wilderness somewhere.
Anyway, getting back on track. I'm guessing that Berserker's range only extends from his base to this province's border. Once he exceeds that range, he probably has to return to the base that supplies magical energy and start over. He's absurdly strong for sure, but luckily there's only one of him. Since he can't move all that fast, we shouldn't have to worry about him attacking frequently. So I say we take advantage of this time to gather information and figure out a more definitive resolution. So like, destroying his base or something. If we can find out where his base is, that would certainly be an option. As far as I can tell, this is the farthest east he's ever appeared, so I'm guessing his base is somewhere in the Kinki region.
It looks like you're part of the Chaldea clan now too, Sakamoto. Tell me, what kind of position would you like?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. I'm just gonna stick to working with Oreo for the time being. I'm not really cut out for serving a clan. Besides, there's still a few things I want to look into. Of course, I'll be happy to help out however I can, and I'll be sure to let you know as soon as I learn something new. I still don't trust you guys one bit. There's something fishy about you. You remind me of Lord Toyotomi somehow. It's okay, Mori. Sakamoto's a good guy. I promise. Well, if you say so, Master. I'll take your word for it.
Right, let's figure out how we're going to tackle the other regions, including what to do about Shibata.
Sounds good. Once again, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Just you wait. Oreo's gonna come out on top of all the warring states.
Ryoma? Oreo? Is anyone there? Hey! Somebody answer me! You better not have ditched me out here, Ryoma. Ryoma!
I guess I got separated from the others. Now what do I do? I don't even know where I am or where I should try to go. For now, I think I'll just sit down and have the lunch I packed. Yeah, I'm calling it now. It's lunchtime.
Good to see they're doing well. Alright.
Is this the golden wall you were telling us about?
Sure is. Damn thing runs along the whole border, so there's no getting past it. The Mininobu Ninja Army's been focusing on looking into it. But so far they haven't turned up anything.
I've never seen a wall like this. How'd it get here? All I can tell you is that it seems to be some sort of barrier made from magical energy. However it got here, we'll have to do something about it before we can invade Omi.
So we just fall back for now? Okita and I'll see if we can't figure something out. The rest of you can do something about the other provinces.
Investigating stuff like this isn't exactly my strong suit. If only Mr. Yamazaki were here. Then for the time being, we'll focus our efforts on the other provinces. Let us know if you find anything.
Will do. See ya.
Oh, the next time you come here, do you think you could bring something sweet? The only rations we've got are chilled pickles, and I'm already sick of them.
Who cares what you eat? It's all just fuel to keep you going.
You're the one who's always throwing fits whenever we run out of pickles. I understand. Sweets are one of life's greatest gifts. I'll bring some sweet rice cakes next time we come. At least I hope I can. Sugar was a lot more valuable during this period, after all.
See what we can do, Okita. The Kaldea army has finished setting up camp at the Crane Formation. The real deal Nobunaga of Owari is headed this way with an army, just like the many Nobu ninja armies intel said.
Good. Let's see what this so-called real deal Nobunaga can do. Besides, I'm getting tired of being a lowly infantrywoman. Who knows, maybe I'll just take over this province and strike out on my own.
Look, Mash, we caught a traitor red-handed.
I'm sorry, Nobunaga, but treason is the gravest crime you can commit against the Kaldea clan. Even worse than stealing snacks. I'm afraid we'll have to make an example of you and lop your head off for the public to see. Please don't say that kind of stuff while you look so serious. It was just a little no-boomer. That's short for Nobu humor. All joking aside, given that you're originally from Owari, Nobunaga, this would seem to be an excellent chance to show us what you can do. Alright, I may just be an infantrywoman of the Kaldea clan, but I'm gonna do my very best. Actually, now that I think of it, look how it said the alleged real-deal Nobunaga army should be here any moment now, right? Seriously, what are they thinking claiming to be the real deal when I'm right here? Looks like they're here. So that's the Nobunaga of Owari.
So you're the Kaldea clan from Ichigo with a false Nobunaga among your ranks? If nothing else, I must commend your audacity. How dare you use my name, miscreant!
You're one to talk, imposter. Everyone knows there's only one Oda Nobunaga and you're looking at her. It is my name that you use. Now die regretting that final mistake.
Oh, so that's your claim, is it? Interesting. Very well then. I will teach you what it truly means to be Nobunaga myself.
Is that? It can't be. I can't believe it.
I see you've been frightened speechless. As well you should be. Now I've learned that that's actually the picture of Nobunaga that you will find if you go to the Wikipedia page for Nobunaga. That's fucking hilarious. Actual historical Nobunaga instead of FGO's Nobunaga. Indeed, I am none other than the genuine Oda Nobunaga. It's the real deal? When'd you get to be so low resolution, boss? I've seen his picture in history books too. That's definitely the genuine real deal Oda Nobunaga. Huh? That's the real Nobunaga? Then we're the ones who've been working with an imposter all this time? Who are you calling an imposter? I'll admit his aura is practically identical to mine, but still. Wait, I've got it. He's got to be from one of those parallel worlds or something. You know, one of those hypothetical what if the warring states were actually like their picture scrolls dealies. I mean, there's no other way I'd ever appear so low resolution.
Don't you think you're being a tad dramatic? Why would you ever think I was a woman?
That's a good point. The idea that Nobunaga was a woman is so absurd that I never stopped to think about it. I can't believe I didn't realize it sooner. Now my name will be forever associated with this shameful mistake. You're the last one I want to hear that from.
How do we tell which one's the real one? Which one do we shoot?
What? A2, John? Damn it. Alright, everyone, fall back. Hey, God of War, you bring up the rear. True, I guess that's our only option right now. Everyone fall back. Now I know what it feels like to bust a gut from laughing so hard.
You see, just one look at the genuine article is enough to make the imposter turn tail.
Well, that was weird.
Damn, that seriously freaked me out. You know, that boss is pretty handsome when you get a good look at him. So now what? Even putting that Nobunaga's appearance aside, his armor didn't even have any major weaknesses. True, our reports say he's continuing to secure supply routes and employ standing armies as he makes his way here. Man, it's like watching the me in history books come to life. I know I'm best known for my surprise attack at Okehazama, but my real strength was always in making sure all my bases were covered. Winning the battle before it starts, and that kind of thing. When I couldn't beat someone, it was just a matter of talking them up and waiting till they dropped their guard. So that's why you obviously tried to butter me up in those letters you sent me. Hey, that's another battle I won without actually having to fight thanks to you croaking on the crapper. You leave that out of this!
That's embarrassing.
Well done, everyone! At this rate, it won't be long before we've gobbled up this so-called Demon King Nobunaga of the West either.
I knew you'd come through, Lord Nobunaga. That other worthless daimyo never stood a chance against you.
Ah, if it isn't Nobukatsu, I'm surprised to see you alive. Then again, given how rife this world is with people claiming to be me, I suppose it's not all that unusual. Very well, I expect you to serve me much more faithfully this time.
I will, my lord. Now let's get our victory banquet started, shall we? That hit the spot. There's nothing better than a fine wine after a victory. Go on, Lord Nobunaga. Have a drink yourself.
Very well, then. There will be no formalities between us tonight. Delicious. Although I'm still greatly perturbed of the audacity of that woman claiming to be me. I'll make sure to kill her the next time we... Why can't I move?
Mere woman.
Nobukatsu, you poisoned me!
Come now, Lord Nobunaga. As if sister would ever be a man.
But I saw you drink it too! Wait, was it the cup?
I'd never have had to do what I did if sister had been a man.
I was careless. Well done, using my soft spot for a family against me.
Sheesh, that was too easy. Can't believe he tried to pretend to be Sister when this was the best he could do. Sister would never let down her guard long enough for me to kill her like this. If she'd been this easygoing, we could have had a longer, much more peaceful life together. Anyway, I wonder what the next Sister will be like. I hope this one will kill me as ruthlessly as I deserve.
Oh, you're fucking insane, Nobukatsu.
I've got big news. The real deal Nobunaga of Owari is dead. Seriously? Even though he was the real deal? Then again, I guess it's already past when he died at Honoji. Yes!
Fist pump.
It's not a true Nobunaga victory unless you win without fighting. How did he die? Did he fall ill or something? According to our report, it was an act of treason by one of his retainers. Seriously? Betrayed by one of his own? Ugh, that's the worst. Please tell me it wasn't Michi. Well, the one who is taking over the real deal Nobunaga's stead is... I am Oda Nobukatsu, the rightful heir of Owari. You've got a lot of nerve pretending to be my sister and invading her home province, Nobunaga of Ichigo. Since Sister isn't here right now, I'll be the one to send you to hell in her stead. Nobukatsu, huh? I see you still on about that rightful heir nonsense. Nobukatsu? Wasn't it your younger brother that died, boss? Younger brother? Yes, Nobukatsu was part of our group as well, but... I'm sure I'll surrender peacefully once I go out there and talk to him. Hey, Nobukatsu, it's me! Go on and surrender and we can... Nobua! Oh, that was too damn close! What's the big idea, Nobukatsu? Don't tell me you forgot what I look like. What are you saying? You don't look anything like Sister. She's more, forward-facing?
Unlike this one who's facing to the side.
Then again, you do look a lot like her. But no, you're not fooling me! If nothing else, I can tell your capes are nothing alike. Okay, yes. But that's only because my, class is different now. Still, you're the closest I've seen to Sister so far. If you say you're really her, then I'll just have to capture you and verify your claim with a thorough examination myself. Huh. I know your little bro was, like that, boss. I can see the family resemblance, though. In your faces, anyway. I guess that would be new for you, seeing how you and your siblings look nothing alike. At any rate, let's go, John. Depending on how we tackle this, he can be a lot easier to defeat than the real deal Nobunaga. Are you sure you're okay with attacking your own brother? Well, if nothing else, I'll at least spare his life. You always have been soft on family, haven't you, boss? You're weirdly honorable when it comes to stuff like that. Quiet, you! Come on, let's do this! Right. As Chief Retainer, I'm hoping to take the lion's share of credit for this battle. It looks like you and me will be competing to see who can chop off the boss's brother's head first. I think his head can stay where it is.
You know, I actually remembered. I think during the rerun for this event next year, Nobukatsu actually becomes a playable servant. I think he's like, what, a 1-star archer you can get from the friend point? So a limited time event, again, one time only limited event, 1-star archer. Hey, when next year rolls around, folks, do your best to NP5 him. Because he don't come back after that.
That overwhelming strength. That more sisterly than sister appearance. Sister! I missed you so much! Hey, get off of me! I swear, why did you have to make this so hard?
Anyway, this takes care of our Owari conquest nicely.
I suppose we have Nobukatsu here to thank for that, technically.
Kagetora, I've decided to make you the head of the clan now.
Thank you, brother.
I promise I'll take good care of it.
I'm sorry, Kagetora. I wish I could have governed Ichigo on my own. But I'm just afraid I wasn't up to the task.
It's okay, brother. Please rest. You can go, Kagetora. I'll take it from here. Alright. Please take good care of yourself, brother.
I'm scared of Kagetora. Even after all that time studying at the temple, she hasn't changed a bit from how she was as a child.
Don't be silly, brother. Of course she has. She has embraced the ways of Buddhism, studied the sutras, and become a humble, unfailingly polite warrior.
Embrace the ways of Buddhism? You can't possibly believe that. You know as well as I do that she has no soul. She's just imitating the way she thinks humans are supposed to behave. But her eyes, those are the eyes of a monster beyond human ken. I fear those eyes, just like Father did.
You should get some rest, brother.
Even now, I fear Kagetora's eyes far more than I do the gods or the Buddha. Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Okay, everyone, let's pack camp up and return to the castle.
Hell yeah! Let's hurry back and have dinner already. I can't get enough of that curry stuff. Yeah, it's been great trying all these new kinds of dishes. You're really good at your job, aren't you, Chief Retainer? We're exploiting the hell out of our knowledge of the future, aren't we?
Nothing wrong with that. Someone's got to exploit the future. Let's see, how many do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna do those last 8 in the next episode, so I'll cut here and see you guys then. Bye!